Don't let her domesticate you, because she's going to try. Because she was literally born to do it, right? They are going to test, right? They're going to test you because they got to see, are you the real deal? Do you really got it? Are you certified 100% beef, right? Are you the real deal? She wants all of her methods and tactics and psychological mind tricks and games and her little tests, right? All this stuff that women do. They are the queens of that stuff. They dominate warping minds, right? They can warp, they're the warpers of minds of men all across the world, right? They do this because they want to see if it can be done to you. Because if it can't be done, right? If she sees that all of her tactics and methods of control go to naught, they all her tools in her toolbox are blunt and crumble in her hands. And then she looks down and it's just bone dry. There's nothing left in her toolbox, right? Including women that use their body, which is the main one, lust, right? That's the biggest one, physical beauty. Including that one, especially. If she sees that all of her tools are worthless against you, well, then she sees a man that she can fall in love with, that she's attached to, that she's going to do a lot for, that she's going to respect, that she's going to look up to, right? This is a semen retention channel. So I always say that foundation, step number one for men when trying to be better men and trying to be better with women is you need to be retaining your sexual energy, your masculine energy, right? I honestly don't really believe if you are practicing semen retention long-term successfully, and along with that, you have let life harden you, you are interacting with life in a very pure and clear way, not partaking in drugs or alcohol or all the distractions that people are constantly partaking in. If you are doing these things, I honestly believe that women will intuitively sense the strength in you. They will notice, they will just, they can't help it. It's like they know strength when they see it. And you, my guy, are going to be the picture of strength. If you let life harden you and you do all the difficult things and you retain your masculine energy, what else is there? You're literally gold. You're literally built steel. You'll stand the test of time. You'll stand the pressure. You'll stand the pressure of others. You'll stand the pressure of life. And you'll stand the pressure of women. You'll stand the control methods of women. All this stuff you will just know how to deal with intuitively. You'll know how to deal with it. It can't be otherwise. If you actually are doing these things, if you actually are genuinely engaging with the difficulties that nobody wants to deal with, giving up all the temporary pleasures, letting life harden you day by day, you're just going to be a hardened masculine man that's strong, that has standards, that has balance, that has energy, that knows where he's going in life, that just, I mean, you're, are you kidding me? Women, you don't even got to worry about women. You literally don't have to. I say that often on this channel. We don't have to worry about women. If we're doing all the right things, if we're doing all the right things, women will have no choice. They can't help but follow you around, be very helpful to you, respect you immensely, give you children, give you support, love you. Like it's literally it can't be any other way, my guy. But that's the only way, though. That's the only way. Women respect women respect men and want to be with men and want to love and fall in love with men and give children to men. That are actually built tough, real hardened men that are real. And you can't fake it. You can't fake it. I say that a lot too. And it's true. You cannot fake these things. You can fake that you it's not entirely true. You can fake them for a time. You can fake them initially. But eventually, I always say, your true colors will get exposed. Who you really are will get exposed when the pressure is on. When the pressure rises, when the disorder rises, when the entropy rises, when it gets more chaotic, when it gets more stressful, when she's throwing all of her tactics and methods and all of her emotions at you in the kitchen sink, you are going to crumble. You are going to not know what to do. You're not going to know how to handle it because you don't know how to handle yourself. How can you handle other people, especially women that are so emotional, if you can't even handle yourself? How? You can't. You literally can't. That's why marriages fail. That's why all these marriages fail. There's a 50% divorce rate in the United States today. 85% of those divorces are instigated by women. And then the rest of the 50% of marriages that don't end in divorce, I would say that 80% of those are unsuccessful anyway. They're basically just a dominant woman, a dominant fat woman in a household that's whipping around a pale, pudgy, pathetic, balding, boy like a dog who's her husband, and it's garbage. It's absolutely trash. It's terrible. And the only reason it lasts so long is because the dude will do anything for her and he won't divorce her, and he's just completely brainwashed. He's just gone. Like all of his masculinity is gone. He's just brainwashed, right? I've seen it. I've seen this in person. Like I do a job where I deliver to houses a lot, and I have to interact with customers a lot, and go in their houses and see their interactions. Like I can just tell. I can tell by the energy, man. I can tell by the energy of some of these dudes. Oh my goodness. And relationships too. In like apartment buildings, I'll go in their apartment, they'll be there, they'll meet me. I can tell by the chicks are looking at me like they want to jump my bones. I'm like, whoa, chill. Girl, your man's right there, girl. But it's terrible. It's like, bro, you don't even know that your woman is literally undressing me with her eyes right now in front of you, and you can't see her eyes. That's the only. Like, it's just. And then these marriages, like these married couples, like I've met some dudes that are just like where is the man? Like you're not a man. Like you're a hollow shell of something, but you're not. Nah, you're not a man though. Bro, you're scared. You're chubby, you're whipped, you're pale, your eyes are fearful. Why are you so afraid? Is she abusing you? I mean, she might be abusing him. She might be abusing him. That's crazy. I'm just thinking about one specific instance, and it like actually makes a lot of sense. She might, because that does happen. Women like, it does happen. Women do abuse their husbands. This is a real thing. This is a real thing, and it don't get reported, but it is a real thing. This dude had a look of like he's being abused. Just very strange, but yeah, I see that stuff all the time. It's because nobody wants to deal with the pain. Nobody wants to deal with the pain of withholding their sexual energy, being sexually disciplined, dealing with the pain of dealing with difficult emotions on a daily basis, dealing with the stress of work and life and people, unassisted with no weed or alcohol or drugs or anything like that. Everybody just wants to distract themselves. And so when they distract themselves, they become weak. When they're constantly engaging in temporary pleasure, they become weak. When they're constantly giving their masculine energy away, they become weak. It's really that simple. I honestly think there is no method, there is no secret to dealing with women. There's no method. There's no secret. There's no like, ancient book, in some cave underneath some pyramid in Egypt that we have yet to discover that would hold all the secrets to dealing with women. All the, what you need to say and how you need to be, what your body language needs to be, what you need to do with your voice, what you need to do with your eyes. Like all this stuff is just, it's garbage. It's garbage. It's just mind clutter. It's just like cope. It's like cope. It's like trying to find some solution when it's like, yo, the solution is just being hardened by life. Just let life make you a man. Just do the difficult things. Do difficult, virtuous things, and women will respect you. They'll want you. They will want that because that's rare. That is rare, and that's what a man is supposed to be. A man, what a man is supposed to be, he's supposed to take on the world. He's supposed to let it brutalize him. He's supposed to get brutalized. He's supposed to get beaten. He's supposed to get, his skin is supposed to turn to like wood. You know what I mean? Like his eyes are supposed to become, predatory, primal. That's what's supposed to happen. I've said it, that if you just let nature do it, nature will make you a beast. You just have to let nature do it. Don't disrupt nature. Don't try to get in the way of nature. Don't try to run from nature. No. Accept it. Let nature do it. Let nature work on you. And that's it. That's literally it. You do the hard things, in life, you get great rewards. You get a great woman because you're rare, bro. You're rare. Nobody's walking around like you. Nobody's walking around that's doing the things you're doing. You're rare. So it just follows that women are going to want you. And you'll know what to do. You'll know how to handle them. You'll know what to say. You'll know what not to say. You'll know how to act. Yeah, there's obviously some experience there. Obviously, there's experience, right? Experience does play a role with women. You do need to know that there's some experience there, and there will be lessons to be had there too, which you're going to have to let those hardships kind of, you know, shape you and shape what you do in the future with women, right? You learn through that. You learn with every experience and interaction with a woman, you learn, and then you let the adaptations take place. Let the changes take place within you. And then the next time you're better, and the next time you're better, and the next time you're better, you know? So yeah, there is some experience that goes along with it. You're not just going to know just by, like, you know, just retaining sexual energy, but it will go a long way. Trust me, it goes a long way. Like you're just going to know, so like you're going to act so naturally what other men are trying to act like. But for you, it'll just be second nature. It's just like, yeah, it's just how I am. Other men are like, huh, like they're trying to do it. They're putting effort into, like, how do I be like that guy? And you're just like, what? I'm not trying at all. Just being me, you know. And that's gonna get you not only in the door with women, but you're gonna get way further down the line, and they're just gonna, overall, things are just gonna go a lot more smoothly because you're sharper, you're quicker, you understand, you see things, you're seeing through things, you're a lot more valued and highly desired. You have a lot more value to you, literally, internally and externally, and women are gonna notice that. So that's it. You don't got to worry about them domesticating you, because it's a non-factor. If you are the man that you're supposed to be, you don't get domesticated. They all of their games, all of their tactics will just nothing. Add nothing. I think that's good. That's it. This video.